Hello there. We had a lovely start to the day on Tuesday across northwest Wales. This was Anglesey, some lit up alticumulus lenticularis clouds in the skies here. And for most of the country, we did have a lot more in the way of sunshine, but still a hangover from last week's weather when, of course, it was exceptionally wet. There is still over 100 flood warnings in force, so the flooding is still causing grief to some communities. And on Tuesday, it was another day where we saw a bit of snow. This was Jersey and the Channel Islands. Also saw some flakes falling around Bodmin Moor in the southwest, and from this area of cloud working into Murray on the north coast of Scotland. Now, heading into the forecast for Wednesday, a cold, frosty, locally icy start to the day. This cloud coming in from the North Sea affecting eastern Scotland and northeast England will be quite a bit thicker on Wednesday, and so we're much more likely to see outbreaks of drizzle. The drizzle might be patchy, coming and going, but nevertheless some damp weather across the west and the south. That's where the best of the day's sunshine is likely to be, but it's still going to be cold. Temperatures typically around 6 degrees Celsius, which is below average for the time of year. Then through Wednesday evening, Wednesday night time, we'll continue to see a bit of drizzle coming in on the from the North Sea, and probably a few mist patches forming as well. Otherwise, cold with some areas of frost, some icy stretches to watch out for heading into the first part of Thursday. Now, Thursday, the same area of high pressure is still kind of with us. It's changing orientation, and so are the winds. We're getting more of a northeasterly wind flow. The clouds should be a little bit thinner, so drizzle not as widespread across those North Sea coasts. The best of any sunshine likely to be more limited to southern areas as this cloud sheet gets pushed further southwards by the wind flow. Top temperatures, again, give or take, around about 6 degrees Celsius, so it remains on the cold side. Little change really as we head into Friday. A lot of dry weather, but still pretty cloudy. The best of any breaks, probably for Northern Ireland. Parts of western Scotland not faring too badly, but notice across southern parts of Wales, southern parts of England, you're much more likely to keep cloud for the majority of the day. Now, temperatures on Friday, not really changing very much. Again, 6 degrees Celsius, give or take, so it will continue to feel pretty cold. Now, the weekend beyond that, the weather stays predominantly dry, cloud varying a bit from place to place. There'll be some bright or sunny spells for some of you, and those temperatures continue to run in on the low side, some cold and frosty mornings. But beyond that, for those of you that are fans of wintry weather, we get northerly winds moving in next week, and that is definitely going to bring snow showers to the north of the UK. There's a question mark as to whether we see a weather system moving in off the Atlantic into that cold air, bringing the threat of some more widespread snow. So yes, definitely snow showers across northern areas. Question mark as to whether we see an area of more disruptive snow moving its way in off the Atlantic, and exactly where that system would end up being and exactly how much snow, well, that's still open to question, but nevertheless, there is the potential for seeing some disruption. So in other words, these northern areas, yes, you are likely to see some snow at times because the air is really cold across northern Scotland, so comes right down to low levels with some accumulations expected. Further southwards, well, it all depends on where that area of low pressure goes. But yes, certainly there could be some disruptive snow around. And exactly where that low pressure ends up going will also determine exactly how long this cold spell of weather lasts. There could be some changes over the next few days, but certainly worth keeping over the forecast with a threat of snow around next week.